What a sad way to start the week for Harry Potter fans. Hey! You didn't read it wrong. That title isn't a prank. It's not clickbait. It's nothing like that, although I wish it were. It was just reported that actress Gracie Coltrane, who played Gina Weasley in the first season of Harry Potter, has left her role.
In other words, she will no longer be part of the cast of the Harry Potter series, and she won't be returning for the second season. This information was published on Deadline, and the full report says the following. The headline is, Harry Potter will recast the role of Gina Weasley in the second season, as Gracie Coltrane leaves the HBO series due to unforeseen circumstances. Ron Weasley's little sister will look a bit different in the second season of HBO's Harry Potter series.
The young actress Gracie Coltrane, who plays Gina Weasley in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, will not return for the second season of the fantasy series, as revealed by Coltrane and her family.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, Gracie made the difficult decision to step away from the role of Gina Weasley in HBO's Harry Potter series after the first season.
They said in a statement, "Her time as part of the Harry Potter world was truly wonderful, and she is deeply grateful to Lucy Bevan and the entire production team for creating such an unforgettable experience. Gracie is very excited about the opportunities the future holds for her." And that's where the article ends. Man, I had a weird feeling about it, you know? It hit me hard, I'm not gonna lie. It was a shock for me. I wasn't expecting it. A recast is always complicated. It always affects us a little. And look, we haven't even seen the series yet. But it's just that, at least for me, I got so attached to her as Gina Weasley. Especially through her social media interactions. She always interacted with everyone. She was always so excited, posting things about Harry Potter. So news like this makes it hard for us to believe, right? Honestly, I have no idea what the reason behind this is. But according to the article, it seems like it was something that came from her own family. From the actress herself. Obviously, I also don't know if, in case she was fired for some reason, if that would come to light. Right?
Because we're talking about a child. There are protection laws and everything. So, I also don't want to speculate about anything.
I've already seen some people attributing this to the fact that there were rumors about bullying on the Harry Potter set some time ago. And the production said that any child involved, no matter how famous they were, would be replaced. So, I've already seen some people associating it with that. Guys, calm down. I know that right now we want to know what's happening. We want to understand why. But let's be careful, because we're talking about a child, you know? We can't just jump to conclusions and say, wow, she was bullying the others there. Because nobody really knows if that actually happened. I think now, the big question that remains is, how are things going to be, right? How are they going to move forward? What are they going to do?
If we stop to analyze Gina Weasley's scenes in the first book, she shows up twice there, right?
Which is when she's on the platform at King's Cross with her mother. And then, at the final moment, when she's also on the platform with Mrs. Weasley to welcome Ron back. It's those two occasions, since the series is going to explore more moments, right? Maybe we could even see Gina in some other situation. I don't know. I'm just guessing, okay?
Maybe we could see her at the Burrow, if they show Ron at the Burrow, getting the Hogwarts letter or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she could show up.
Even so, they would be small appearances, right? They would probably be really short appearances. Ginny really has great importance and a big role in the second season, which will adapt Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where she is practically one of the key players in the story. That said, will they reshoot the scenes from the first season, since theoretically there are only a few scenes? Or are they really going to leave it as it is? Like, man, in the first season it was this actress, and from the second season on it's another one. I don't know. Honestly, it's something I'm not sure about. From what the article is saying, she's going to look different, right? The article says it like this. Yeah, it starts out this way, right?
Exclusive. Ron Weasley's little sister will look a bit different in the second season of HBO's Harry Potter series. It suggests that there won't be any reshooting of scenes.
And that there really will be this difference from one actress to another. Man, I was upset about this. I was really upset. I have no idea why she left. why she gave up the role. And honestly, I also didn't want to keep speculating, in a negative way. I didn't want to keep speculating negatively since she's just a kid. We have to be careful, But I keep wondering, what would make a girl leave a role in a series like Harry Potter? Maybe she got an offer for a big role in another production where she would be in the spotlight, where she would be the lead, equivalent to, like, for example, having a role like Harry's in Harry Potter. That would be something to consider, right? For someone to go to another production.
Because maybe, it would cause a scheduling conflict. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I hope it's something like that,
That it's something like, she got a better opportunity and she's going to pursue that better opportunity. But that's just speculation. It's purely speculation. Anyone following Grace Coltrane on Instagram could tell she was excited about the series. I even remember there was a really cool post she made where she saw a blue Ford Anglia, and she posted like, "Wow, what are the odds?" Exactly. Just like in the movie, she was amazed, saying, "Wow, what are the odds?" She wasn't visiting anything Harry Potter related, just walking down the street. She was super excited.
Playing Hogwarts Legacy, she posted about it. So she was really excited about the role. That's a fact. I mean, what kid wouldn't be, right? Being part of the Harry Potter cast. All the kids are really excited. Anyway, honestly, man, I have no idea.
I have no idea, and it caught me by surprise. I think it caught everyone, right? It caught everyone by surprise. And that's a shame, man. That's a shame. That's sad. I hope that the new actress they hire is at least pretty similar to her, so there won't be too much of a difference, right? Or maybe, in this case, to be honest, it might even sound controversial here. I would even prefer if they reshot the scenes with her in the first season, I would even prefer if they reshot. If it's just a few scenes, I would prefer they reshot them, so it doesn't cause that general awkwardness for the audience.
Because it's something that, if it's something where, wow, she appears in a lot of scenes and there's not much you can do. Okay, right?
But, come on, they reshot the entire Back to the Future, because first they filmed with one actor, then they put Michael J. Fox in. So, I don't know, right? I don't know. I mean, I have nothing against the girl, right? Like, wow, you want to cut the girl, you want to replace the girl, but the Harry Potter series already comes with a mission, with a lot of pressure, and with an even harder mission, let's put it that way, because there's already a legion of fans, right? Who are very demanding. They're there waiting for an excellent season, an excellent series. And then, these little changes like that, I don't know. I don't know how that could impact things, how that could, in some way, get in the way, right? It's not the first time there's been a recasting in Harry Potter. That happened in the movies, right? Of course, because of deaths. Unfortunately, like Dumbledore, right? Richard Harris. It also happened in Fantastic Beasts, right? They replaced Johnny Depp with Mads Mikkelsen as Grindelwald. It's delicate, it's something. Changing actors is delicate. And man, it's always really annoying. I always prefer that the same actor stays until the end. In fact, that was a huge fear I had with the Harry Potter movies, that they would change the trio, At least the trio, or the main group there. I was really scared. Really scared. In fact, there were rumors, well, not just rumors, it actually almost happened, that Emma Watson almost stopped playing Hermione in the movies, in Order of the Phoenix. But thankfully, she stayed until the end.
Because it's really freaking annoying. It's weird. It feels strange. But let's hope. I hope for the best, man.
I hope for the best. I just hope this doesn't end up impacting the series in a negative way. And honestly, I hope Grace does great work in her acting career. And that's it, man. I don't know. There's not much to say. Honestly, there's not much to say. I came here mostly to record this episode, to bring you the news. Sorry it's bad news. And I'm sad.
I'm really sad. I got sad. She was, I don't know, man. I got sad. I got upset. She was such a perfect Ginny, man.
Such a perfect Ginny. Even in her way. I don't know. The way she presented herself, on social media and everything. Always being super upbeat and all. That gave me the impression that she would make a really cool Ginny, I don't know. Let's see. Right. All that's left is to wait and see what happens next. And thank you, Grace.
Even though you don't speak Portuguese and you won't watch this video, here's my thanks for what you did in the first season of Harry Potter as Ginny Weasley.
I'll see you in the next episode here at the Leaky Cauldron, I hope with good news about the series, right? Not sad, annoying, or bad news. And until then, mischief managed.